everyone. So today we're going to talk about utilizing the toggle feature to place components in XMD. What this will do is this will make it much easier for you to place smart patterns and smart water. So what the toggle essentially does is every time you hit the toggle key, um, XMD will orientate the particular component within different increments based on your C-plane. So if your C-plane is set to C-plane 2, it's going to place your component a specific way based on that C-plane. And then what happens every time you hit toggle, it will orientate the component perpendicular to that C-plane for whatever option is available for that particular component. So if you're placing an electrical box with a smart pattern, you may have all these different orientations that you can place it in. Each time you hit the toggle, it will find those orientations for you. It makes it very, very easy for you to see where everything's going. So just as a quick rundown for the toggle feature for anybody that doesn't know about the toggle feature within Key Creator, is we go to Tools, Options, and under there we have Position and Selection. So in here we have two different toggle options. One is key for toggling current selection. So that one there would be used for selecting things within Key Creator. So when you're trying to select a component, and this includes if you're trying to select an XMD component, you can use that particular key to find the component, especially if you have 2 or 3 components stacked over top of each other in your view. Each time you hit the toggle button, it will grab the next one underneath it and the next one underneath that. It makes it very easy to find things. And then the second option is the generic toggle. And that generic toggle is what we use in XMD for placing components. So every time you hit that toggle, it will orientate the component perpendicular to your existing C-plane. So we'll start off within your C-plane, and every time you hit toggle, it'll switch to a perpendicular C-plane. Then it'll switch to the next perpendicular C-plane option to place your component. So let's go ahead and let's show you how to place smart water using the toggle option. So let's start off with placing smart water, XMD smart water, using the toggle command. So if we go into our water under the add function, we go into water, and the very first icon top left is smart water. So what I do is I'm going to select my plate that I want to put the water in, and I am going to select a blind water line. Now as you can see, by default right off the bat it goes into view. So this is all based on the C-plane, not necessarily the view that you're in. And every time I hit the toggle key, it will change what options for direction for the water to go in. So it's always 90 degrees normal to your particular C-plane, and every time you hit toggle you get a different option. So once I'm happy with the option that I'm going with, I can place it and we have water. Okay, so we're going to use the toggle function much like the water function, only in this case here for placing smart patterns. So I'm going to go under my add function. I'm going to hit to add a smart pattern. And what I can do is I'll use the search command instead of looking through and trying to find my smart pattern or going through folders. I'm going to do a search. And then you can see on the right here we have a little preview of the electrical box that I'm going to grab. So I'm going to go ahead and tell it to insert it. And once again, based on my C-plane is the direction that these smart patterns are placed in. Now every time I hit my toggle, you can see it changes the different options for direction. Once again, perpendicular to the C-plane that I'm currently in. I go ahead and place it. And what I can also do is after I do place it, I can just move my cursor around to decide the actual final orientation. And that's it. So that's what makes it very, very easy to place smart patterns and smart water. And that just as a secondary information, you can see now the electrical box is automatically assigned with the cavity block, and it's also automatically shown in the cavity plan view.